The last thing I want to speak to you about, it's been in the news the last couple of days. You know, one of your former fighters, also known as cult leader Time Booth, he obviously made some comments. Obviously, he does his stand-up comedy gig live on YouTube, you know, 2 3 times a week. He made a specific comment about a 3-year-old and wanted to do a review of it. And the comments he used obviously got escalated, put on Twitter, and I've done millions of views. And obviously, he's had a lot of fighters come out and obviously condone them comments. You've obviously known him a long time. I just want to get your initial reaction to seeing that video and what you think of the overall situation.
I don't watch Tyan stuff. I know he does some kind of outrageous stuff, and I've had the pleasure of training Tyan, if it can be called that. Or some people might think, well, why is that a pleasure? And I've had a lot of time around Tyan. I don't actually watch that video, even though people have told me about it. I've not even surfed through to try and find it. I'm not particularly interested on what the comments or what the reaction is. It's just something what's not on my radar. All I will say is, I think I've heard the word nonce being bashed around and everything else. Obviously, there's been a thing going on with him and Coogan for a long, long time. So, maybe it's just another way to get Coogan's goat or whatever. I don't think Tyne's a nonce or is interested in children whatsoever. He's got kids of himself. He's in normal heterosexual relationships. So, them kind of comments, I think if you're that way inclined, I don't think you're really going to be making them kind of comments on camera. Not that I even know what he said. I'm only listening to what my nephew's coming in and said, have you seen this, have you seen that? I went, no, I don't watch that stuff. Don't interest me. So, he's a bit near to the bone, near to the knuckle, whatever he does, and he's going to have to, take the flak from that, whatever, whichever he wants to do it. So, I think, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. One time I got a call off Cole Froch. Dominic, where does Tyan Booth live? I went, why? Oh, he's been saying stuff about me and my missus. I went, is it true? He went, no. I went, so why are you bothered? He says, you're living in a couple of £1 million house. He says, you got the world at your feet. You're one of the top boxers in the world. I says, and you're concerned about Tyan Booth, who's probably living in a bedsit somewhere in Sheffield. Why would you be bothered? He went, you know what, you're right. So, why would you be bothered? Why would Coogan be bothered? It's like, it's the reaction of everybody else being, that's not right. No, it's not right. You shouldn't make them kind of comments, but he has. And whatever comes back for that, it's going to be on him, innit? People have got their opinions. There's a lot worse stuff going off in this world that people don't have an opinion on. And maybe they should concentrate more on that instead of somebody who could be classed as really insignificant, in as things stand. He's not boxing anymore. He's doing his own thing. He's trying to create a name for himself. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that's what he's doing. So, he's used that platform to get himself out there, and he's making controversial comments. Because if he wasn't making controversial comments, nobody would be listening to him and buying his YouTube or however you monetize what he does. I don't know how you monetize it, but he's obviously making money. Coogan's doing the same thing on IFL TV. Whatever he's doing, he's monetizing it, and he's probably said things he shouldn't have said. But everybody's got a level, haven't they?
Well, I appreciate